Well, I'm leaving early. I got a phone call from I'm going back up north for sure. And I got a couple snowstorms to go through. But I'm leaving anyway. It's about 9 o'clock at night. I don't mind driving at night. Less traffic, I can get there faster. So I'm going to drive for a while, stop somewhere, probably a truck stop, rest area, sleep for a few hours, and then continue on. I'm only going to stop once. I'm not stopping twice, unless I see something I like, but it's going to get cold. There's a cold front coming. There's a very, very cold front coming, like unbelievably cold, but it's going to be cold with no snow. And then there's a snowstorm coming up behind it. So I have a 3 or 4 day window to get my butt home, or I'm going to be stuck down here for a while. So I decided to take off now. I checked all my air pressure. Everything's good. I'm good. So made something to eat. I'm hitting the road. I'll do this again next year though, that's for sure. So if you guys don't see any videos, which you probably will tonight, I'll film the snowstorm, but once I get home, I'm probably not going to film anymore. So this will be it for a while. Get my box truck, sell this thing, and we'll try this again. Had to stop and get me some road munchies. Not bad. Got a little over half a tank. I'm going to see how far I can go with that. Keep the load light. Gas is expensive here. I was going to get it, but nope, it's $3 a gallon. I know it's cheaper a little bit farther up. So, goodbye, Florida. It wasn't bad. There were a couple things I didn't record, guys. Just too many people. I don't know. But, whatever. Next time I come down, well, I won't be coming down here. I'll be going west. Well, what's up, YouTubers? Back off this bit here. I made it all the way to Good Hope, Alabama. I stayed at a pilot last night, and I'm not going to make the deadline of beating the cold. So what I'm doing is I'm dumping my water, all that water I just got, and I'm not gonna dump the antifreeze in it or nothing, which I don't even do. I use an Arrows and I just blow it all out, and it's good. But I'll go over that later. But anyway, it's going to be 2 degrees in Cincinnati, and that's where I'm headed. I'm going to stop there for the night and then continue home tomorrow. 2 degrees. So yeah, I'm dumping all the water out of my tanks. Like I said, I have an old air system that I hook up to my tanks, and I blow all the water out. I blow it all out. I don't dump antifreeze down nothing except for the necks underneath the sink. That's it. The P-trap, they call them. So it's going to be a cold night. Hopefully I can find a place to go, a good spot, because I'll be running my generator tonight and my electric heater and my propane. 2 degree weather. This is crazy. And then when I leave tomorrow, I'm going to run into a snowstorm on my way home. So this will be fun. This will be a lot of fun. I'm used to the snow, just never drove this thing in 2 degree weather or a snowstorm. But we should be all right. I'm going to fill up with gas here. Gas is $2.55. Probably the cheapest I'm going to find it. I got about a half a tank. Yeah, draining the water. It's taking a while. Cold tonight. 2 degrees Fahrenheit. Not Celsius. 2 degrees Fahrenheit. That's freaking cold. I thought I was going to go around it. I tried to beat the curve, but I'm driving right into it. It sped up. That jet stream turned around the other way and came straight down. That's probably why it's not snowing there, because it's too cold to snow. 2 degrees, the temperature and everything's got to be right. I mean, it'll snow at 2 degrees, but not normally up there because of the moisture in the air and everything, humidity or whatever, how that works, I'm not sure. But it's a little colder. It's in the 20s where I'm at home, and it's definitely going to snow there. Definitely. So, and I hope I don't have a whole bunch of snow. I called up a buddy of mine. He's supposed to go over there and drive around my driveway to see if I can even get in there. If not, I'll park up the road, get the snowblower, and blow myself a trail. I got a snowblower, so no big deal. But yeah, these next 48 hours are going to be a challenge. I will record it, that's for sure. You guys won't see this for a couple months, though. So it's Tuesday, January 14th, 2025. Just for a date. So I'm gonna get out of here, get some gas. You guys stay warm. Later. I had a lot of water. That's how I check my mark. I just pull this off real quick. I got a little screw in there and screw it pulled out. But taking a while, but she's draining. I got all the low points opened and this one opened here. Low points are the bottom of your lines, which is a knob inside of my, where I fill up my water. I'm not opening, I already locked it, but there's knobs in there you turn. It's a low point of the water. So yeah, I'm gonna be here for a little bit. It's almost done. I'm gonna leave them open driving down the road. I should be all right. 2 degrees. 2. Shit. Well, that took a good half hour to empty all that water out of my tank. Holy cow. I got all fueled up. Spent $81 from a little over half a tank to fill it up. 600 miles or 6 hours to my destination. I should be there about 6 o'clock. You can tell I'm getting north. The roads are getting worse. It's a lot more hilly. Kicking down now. Motor just kicked in. This is going to hit some big hills. And I think my filler neck on my gas tank is leaking a little bit. Because I always check that kind of stuff. And I looked down in there and it was dripping. So, yeah, that's not good. It's just the filler neck though, I hope. No, I'm going to get cruising here. No sense rambling on about nothing. I'm going to be hitting some snow. 2-degree weather. It's going to be cold. Welcome to Tennessee. I've ridden this road a lot on my bike. Quite a bit. This route's kind of better than, what was that, 71 that I took to get down. And I'm taking 65 to go back up. It's a little less mountainous. It's hilly, but less mountainous. Tennessee has some great free camping too. A lot of waterfalls, which I plan on hitting up next year, maybe. I don't know which way I'm going next year. I might just run the East Coast. I like history, so there's a lot of history in the East Coast, quite a bit. I mean, I almost want to start at Panama Rock and just shoot all the way down to the North Florida again, and then shoot across the bottom of the Gulf. I don't know, but welcome to Tennessee. Here we go. I have a little game I always play. I try to beat my GPS. Well, this is the first time I'm actually beating it. When I left, I was going to be there at 6:08 when I got fuel and dumped my water tank. And I'm down to 6:07. Woo! Cruising about 70, 71. 71 mile an hour. She likes it. Not bad. My last vehicle was an Audi. Tell you what, I've had a lot of cars. Some people knock Audi, say they're expensive to have and all this other crap. Well, they're not. The parts for my Audi were cheaper than my Chevy truck. It's the labor. If you have somebody change your oil or do a wheel bearing or brakes, and I did all that myself, it's about $140 an hour to pay them guys to do it. That's what's expensive, but parts are not. Anyway, I used to play that little game, beat my time in the Audi. Well, you got a little car that weighs, I don't know, 3,300 pounds with a 6-speed. Yeah, she'll do 135. I used to beat the times pretty well. Yeah. Well, looks like we're in a 3-lane now. Sweet. I like these big lanes. Anyway, that Audi, I miss that car. That car was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. I had the motor all rebuilt. You're not supposed to do this, probably not supposed to say this, but they have when they sell it to the United States, they put a cutoff in it where it limits the top speed. Well, when I had the motor rebuilt, I had that taken care of. So yeah, that little car topped out about 135 mile an hour. It was pretty sweet. Put some fat tires on it. I went the fattest you could go in a tire. I think they were 10 inches wide all the way around. All-wheel drive, 6-speed. Pretty cool car. Yeah, we're getting into some hill mountains now, but it's a shorter stretch than going the other way. Oh yeah, she's kicking down. She's running good though. So this is what kills my gas mileage. I'm gonna make a video. You ever see them videos where the guys speed up the film when they edit it and they speed up them driving? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna make a whole video of just me driving and I'm gonna put it in hyper mode. Probably use the dash cam. Make like a 5-10 minute video of just that. I think that would be pretty cool.